I am not even using no notes here. I had this inspirational moment come to me on the heels of talking to my young friend who I look at as a son, and he looks at me as a father. I am most pleased. Sorry, I took a moment to bask in that. All right, let's see if I can do this with no crib notes. Where do I want to start? You be cool for 20 hours and I'll pay you 20 grand. Glenn Fry, post Eagles, goes in for some kind of arthritis, rheumatoid, something or other, as I understand the story. And then one medication had a bad side effect, and that he had to take another medication, and then there was a complication, and he is no more. Was it directly due to him going in for I don't know. I'm just saying what I've said before. You have to remember that that physician is also running a practice, and she or he has that bottom line. It's a business, and it's always there in the back of their mind to make the rent. Yeah, they got to make the rent too for the business, or whatever, or the note on that house they're living in, because that note's probably a little bigger than yours, I'll bet you. What do you want to bet, as a rule? So I'm just saying, be careful. Don't turn off your brain and just listen to the woman in the white, the man. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Wizard of Oz, right? Just because they have a white smock on, that doesn't mean turn your brain off. That doesn't mean turn your good sense and good judgment off. It's your body. It's your life. There's my community bulletin thingy for the day. Okay, so I had to get, well, why not? I have to get like permits. Oh man, I love the Maryland State Police. I love the state of Maryland. I never thought I would say that. But through this pandemic, being a small businessman, between them and the United States Treasury, yeah, they helped me put food in my mouth. Okay, there, I said it. So yeah, I've poo-pooed the state of Maryland all my life till this pandemic came along, and I was like, oh, thank you. This really helps me. Nearing retirement, small businessman. I was like, thank you. So I just say, props state of Maryland. I'm actually, don't worry, I'll have this link like right here. And so when I go to court for like a speeding ticket, I'll be, Your Honor, may I present this character reference evidence to the court? Some bullshit. I'll have it like that. So I have to get a permit to exercise my right. Quick aside, driving a motor vehicle, and probably said it before, doesn't matter. Good public service announcement. Driving a motor vehicle as a Maryland resident on the Maryland roadways is a privilege. It is not a right. Your privilege to drive a motor vehicle on Maryland roadways can be revoked from you for no reason whatsoever at any time. I just thought I would touch on that again. Now your right to bear arms, you see, that's something different. That's where one of the children of the household wants to usurp the power of the head of household. And my beloved state of Maryland isn't the only one that wants to have their cake and eat it too. They like the government. They like the federal handouts for like asphalt. Every fall we see the new asphalt getting laid. Yeah, stuff like that, social programs that I know the Treasury's got a hand in somewhere. But on the whole, it's got everything else beat. And I've traveled around the world a little bit. This nation as a whole has got everything else beat. So, yeah, but it's like after a while, I'm like, man, I'm getting tired. I got permits to carry, it's to carry a fanny pack. In the state of Maryland, you need a permit to wear and carry a fanny pack. So, yeah. And I'm like, but that's my right as a U.S. citizen. If I want to wear a fanny pack, I mean, that's my right. I can wear whatever I want. I mean, within reason. And I should certainly think a fanny pack falls within reason. So I gotta see this. I gotta see a guy. I gotta see a guy about a guy. You know what I'm saying? The whole be cool for 20 hours. I'll pay you 20 grand type thing, that nefarious back alley type stuff. Mob stuff. That's for you, Marky Mark. Because I'm about to character assassinate your ass off, boy. Look at that. And I prefaced it with the word boy. Although I'll make sure I send you this link personal. So I gotta see a guy by a guy because I gotta get a guy to show me how to do a thing and make sure I can do another thing, so that I can safely carry this fanny pack around in the state of Maryland, right? All right. So yeah, I get a number. I mean, I feel safe. I don't need a track phone or nothing. I don't need a burner phone. I'm gonna call this number from my cell phone. So I'm figuring, this guy, he might be there. He's gotta be on the up and up. If he's an instructor to teach people how to wear fanny packs, he gotta be on the up and up. So I'm just gonna call him from my phone, my regular phone. You know what I'm saying? Not some app like Next Plus or some bullshit like that. You ain't got no privacy anyway. If you think you do, you're on a diet of milk. This is 2023, people. It's 2023, almost. God, let it be. Get away from that pandemic. So, yeah, so I get this guy's number, right? And I'm like, I need this man. I'm talking to him on the phone. I'm like, yeah, cool. Yeah, we're going to do that. That's cool. Yeah, right. All right. So we pick the time. We pick the location. We got it all. This is where we're going to meet. All right, this is where it's going to go down. We're trying to do on the down low. I'm up in this Walmart, minding my own business. Trying to do manly things, over in the sporting goods and just, But I know I'm meeting this guy here, right? So I'm looking at some fishing string and some lures and some lead weights. And this brother comes around the corner, right? It's about a hoodlum looking, okay? It's about a hoodlum looking, is what I'm saying to you. All right? He got the beanie hat on. I want to say he got a quote. I want to say he got yeah. I'm a trained observer too, as a private citizen. He got a little. He got a little. What do you call it? Ochre colored knit beanie cap on, and he got like this almost matching, but maybe he colorblind. I don't know. Almost matching sleeveless, drug dealer quilted vest. Sleeveless quilted vest. And y'all know what I'm talking about, right? And so this little gnome looking guy, right? I say gnome. Now I'm just being cruel. Now I'm going to say he was 4'8" easily. All right. So, and this brother comes walking by me in front of me, and I don't even think he got the common courtesy to say excuse me or nothing, right? Because he don't know this crap. Now, John, let's not use racial overtones here, okay? Yeah, but I am one. Can I say it? No, John, you can't. You may not say cracker during this post. Okay, so this guy comes and walks right in front of me, right? And blows my vista of my fishing weights and shit, right? Doesn't even say excuse. All I get, and he got some beady eyes on him now. I ain't gonna lie to you. He got some beady eyes. All I get is a cut, right? A cut from these beady eyes as he's like, what? Bro, you think you running a route? What, is this the NFL? You going to run a route and you're going to cut a glance? What? I'm going to watch your hips and we're going to dance, right? What? What's up? Is what I'm saying. But he cuts me that look, right? But then he breaks off. And he keeps on walking. I think he gets up the end of the aisle. I want to say he does a 180. Because I think at that point we both know I'm stupid. But he's kind of stupid too. All right? Because he kind of set me up. It's called police entrapment. There, I said it. F, comma, ing. Capital F, comma, ing. Police entrapment. There it is. I said it. He starts walking back to me kind of slow. I don't think I'd give him the courtesy. I ain't going to try and do a showdown and go hip to hip with him. I keep my hips at a 90 till I'm perpendicular, right? I'm minding my business watching my fishing string. But I'm seeing this man, this little drug thug looking, he's just a thug looking, okay, walking back towards me. And then all of a sudden now, I got my situational awareness up too as a private citizen, you understand? But I got my peripheral vision going on. I see him come back. And at that point, that's when I realized that I am a racist asshole. Okay? 89% of it, you little B word, and you know who you are, and I would call you a bitch, except I've seen your groupings at 7 paces, and sir, I would not call you a bitch to your face. Where you could hear me at all remotely. Man, I've never seen a guy shoot like this with a sidearm. He makes that Terminator girl, which I think is cruel, man. That scene where she shoots that adolescent boy. That's wrong. That's wrong. I hate Hollywood. But he got that same kind of glint in his eye while I was watching him discharge rounds from like a 45. Silencers, that's Hollywood, kids. Okay, it might change the sound a little bit, but you're gonna hear it. So I want to say he was donning one. He had an appliance, an accessory attached to his sidearm of a 45 caliber nature. And this man was grouping, I want to say 6-8 inches, a full magazine. And I want to say it was 1911. Yeah, 45. It was, I want to say 1911. Yeah, so I wouldn't call. But anyway, back to the Walmart. So he's walking towards me, and I just turn and I realize I'm a racist asshole. And I'm like, but dude. And dig this, he was born in Baltimore. That's all I can tell. I can't tell you no more about the man because I've already said too much now, and you know I could be dead tomorrow. So, and everybody tried blaming on Archangel Michael, but no, because no, it'd probably be this hoodlum I'm telling you about right now. So I got to be careful. Yeah, because he's one of those types. Yeah. You know, private detail. I'll just leave it at that. Yeah, he likes private detail type thingies. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay, so, yeah, he's one of those things like, this man sounds so white. And he knows it too, the little prick there. I call him a prick. I can't hold back no more. Cause he knows he sounds white. So all right, so I'm copping for 89% of that to make that assumption. Maybe 49.989% of it, really, if I'm being truthful. Cause bitch, you set me up to fail. That's police entrapment. He's a good man. Well, let me put this vignette on the end of it. Don't worry, I'm going to go back and review this very carefully, Mr. Thrill Jockey, to make sure I haven't, what do you call it, encumbered you in some way or what's the word I'm looking for? Not neutralize. Heavens, God forbid. Compromise. Oh, there's the Jason Bourne. You shut up. I'll review it. Thrill junkie biscuit. So yeah. So while I'm taking the training, now dig this, okay? I'm a private citizen. I'm taking the training to satisfy the state of Maryland. Okay, John, leave it alone. The state of Maryland has been good to you. Leave it alone. Okay. To give them more money for another fee. Okay. All right. So I'm standing there taking my training with this. I've been cracking on this guy up to this point. Let's thank God we have men like this man that has given me my training for my fanny pack. Have I blown it? I said grouping. Yeah, I said magazine. Okay, imagine a magazine with a fanny pack with a magazine. Yeah. Okay. So, we're standing there now at the other table. There's this, and he smells like bacon. Come on, man. Just put the pinstripes down his legs. I think he's wearing shorts or something, stud muffin. And it was a dank-ass cold day. USAF security, All right. He's got a duffel bag over there full of fanny packs. One of them fanny packs was the same kind that Clint Eastwood used. I was like, I never held a fanny pack like that before. I was scared. They talked me up good. I hadn't soiled myself, but I was scared. And so this very large USAF security, thank you, sir, for your service to our country. If you ever hear this, I don't think Dum Head, who I'm talking about here, or me, remembered you, but maybe y'all exchanged love notes. I don't know, because y'all are y'all are a special breed. Whoa, and thank God for you. So, yeah, this big man's got his big ass paws on my hands. I have small hands, small wrists. And it's like, and I discharge a round from this fanny pack. Clint Eastwood style fanny pack. And I'm like, just let go of me. Just let go of me. Y'all built this up like I was going to have a equal and opposite reaction, and I was going to go through the berm. Well, first through the Porta-Johny, and then the berm through the Porta-Johny, and the berm behind me. Just please. I thought it was going to be some kind of like Desert Eagle or something, 50 caliber fanny pack. Desert Eagle fanny pack. Yeah. These two guys come walking down into the pit. This is a range that's designated for fanny packs. And they're not carrying any equipment. There's nothing. They're just two guys. I want to say they're in their early 20s, and that looks like they walk around a lot. You could cut the tension with a knife. Because I'm standing there thinking, where's my fanny pack? The one I had brought. Because, there's fanny packs sort of everywhere, but the moment these two start walking down the steps, these two other professional fanny pack wearers, they, of course, with their situational awareness for fanny packs and such, they'd already started to tidy up, if you will. They put everything, all of the fanny packs like right there at their fingertips. But these two guys come down and they're walking, and they walk over to like the billboard where it shows events coming up and IT. And it's like, you want to talk about a fifth wheel not fitting in, these two young men. I'm just standing there waiting for it to go down, because I'm thinking, what the hell is going on here? And I know my two friends, the professional fanny pack wearers, I know they're ready. And they're both trained fanny pack wearers. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even worried. Because at that point, I don't even have my fanny pack, but I'm not worried, because I'm like, between these two guys, I'm not worried. So I calmly smoked my cigar as best I could, but Yeah, I was kind of rigid. My legs were locked. I was ready to go down beneath the table when the fanny pack started coming out. But yeah, it's just it's one of those things that don't make sense. When I say sometimes life doesn't make sense, there's no reason for those two kids to come walking down those stairs. There's no reason. They did anyway.